had a friend who the other day told me, like, you need to stop dating artists. You need to stop going for musicians. Hi, friends. Okay, as per usual, I recently had a big realization with some help from one of my friends. I will say my friend didn't deliver this in the best way to me, but he did make a great point. So today, what I want to talk about is unrealistic expectations in dating. So it recently hit me, well, maybe this has been hitting me like time and time again, but I keep suppressing it, and now I think I'm finally ready to face it head on. So I absolutely have unrealistic expectations in dating. I want like an artist or maybe a musician who is financially stable, who has good control over their alcohol drinking, who doesn't use hard drugs like cocaine. Yeah. You know, maybe they own their own house like I do. Things like this. And sure. And one more thing, just is mentally, like, has a good grasp on their mental health. So, sure, you could say that that person does exist, but I do think the chances of finding that person are pretty slim. And in reality, like, if someone is a musician or a full-time artist, the lifestyle is just different than my lifestyle and like what goes along with, you know, a man who's ready for a committed relationship and ready for kids, you know, in the next 5 years. So that's the realization I had. I had a friend who the other day told me, like, you need to stop dating artists. You need to stop going for musicians. Why are you dating them? And I didn't like being told, like, you need to do this. But after he told me that, it was interesting because I went to a music show and like I was kind of just taking inventory and like looking around and thinking about what my friend had said. And it's like, okay, one guy who I had thought was cute comes up to me and his nose is covered in white powder and he's going to the bathroom like every 30 minutes. Yeah. So it's like, it was interesting that once my friend said that, like, suddenly I started to see what he meant all around me. Of course, that does not mean all artists, all full-time artists, like, are doing that, but I mean, I do think there's a correlation with, like, drinking a lot of alcohol or maybe not working on mental health as much as one should and being a full-time artist. Hopefully that changes in the future, you know, but yeah, that's not my husband. That's not my husband. So yeah, like sometimes I've said with other men who do have like every quality I'm looking for, like, oh, well, they're boring. But in the end, it's like, maybe I just need someone who's a little more boring. Like, the wild that I kind of want just that's not gonna be a good father. I mean, not anytime soon. I don't want to be judging super hard, but like, yeah, let's call a cow a cow. It kind of just is what it is. Yeah, a man who has a full-time job or like is a successful entrepreneur and, you know, works on his mental health, limits his alcohol and drug intake, of course is going to be better suited than someone who's drinking and not working on their mental health and not completely financially stable. Yeah, so I think just like saying this out loud and like really truly having this realization is going to make me start seeing the men who are stable in a different way and have a much greater appreciation for them. Like, yeah, we don't have to do everything together. So I think this is a big step in the right direction. I will say it is scary because sometimes like going for someone who's not ready feels safer. I think a lot of people have this problem. Ask yourself if you tend to do that. Yeah, so I'll keep you posted on how everything goes. Yeah. Okay, it's like, what time is it? 4 in the morning. I'm going to Chicago soon. So I'll talk to y'all soon. Love you all. Thanks for being here. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and I will be back next week.